Good evening, everybody. How are we today on this absolutely biblical day of rain in the Netherlands and I assume all over the rest of Europe? Welcome to RVTV. If you haven't been here before, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell thing, which will inform you when we're on next. So, tonight we're going to be doing a watch along, hopefully, if I can find a stream that actually works, to the Forest versus Tottenham Carabao Cup game. So here's the confirmed lineup. We got Forster, Lenglet, Dyer, Sanchez, Sessegnon, Doherty, Højbjerg, Basuma, Skip, Perisic, and Harry. On the bench, you got Loris, Tanganga, Royale, Spence, Sarr, Bentancur, Hill, Ritchie, and Kulu. I have to say I'm quite keen on that bench. There's an awful lot of attacking players on there. Although I am a little bit surprised that he's chosen to continue with Perisic up front and not put Hill in. Also, Doherty, I would have played Spence. This is one of the competitions that you consider not as important as the FA Cup or the Champions League or obviously the Premiership. Very little chance we're going to win the Premiership, but stranger things have happened. Due to have a couple of guests on tonight, not exactly sure where they are just yet. So let's have a bit of a talk about the Liverpool game. Again, we didn't start fast enough in the first half. We basically gave them the game in the first half. Second half looked really good, really lively, as has happened so many times in the past few months. But we got a lovely equaliser, but we just couldn't. We got a lovely goal back, but we just couldn't find the equaliser or a winner. Liverpool are not as good as they have been over the last few seasons, and I think it's a real chance missed to have taken some points off them. Obviously, the Gooners are still very far in front in the league, and it's not looking great at the moment. Everybody's been saying, "Oh yeah, they'll probably fall off, and it's not going to happen." And once it starts raining and once it's cold, then all of their players will start putting their tights and gloves on. But yeah, I don't know. Stranger things have happened. It's remember Leicester. The referees seem to be bowing over for them, for the Gooners, and also the teams don't seem to be turning up. Anyway, let's bring in our first guest. Just one moment. Hello, Simon.
Hello, mate. You all right?
I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah, great, mate. Great. Looking forward to tonight.
Yes, same here. Did you manage to find someone to watch it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I usually log in to the link about a couple of minutes before kickoff, and
yeah, I think they don't usually go live that early, do they? So
no, that's right.
Unless it's a normal link. But anyway, if you want to tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, why you started supporting Spurs, and also why you started supporting that wonderful team called Wycombe Wanderers.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, born and brought up in High Wycombe, a little village called Lane End, and the first live football game was Wycombe versus Spurs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a testimonial match for one of the Wycombe players, Gary Lester, just died recently, unfortunately.
Oh.
But it was great. It's down at the old Lokes Park with the sloping pitch, and it's fantastic. It's obviously Spurs won 4-2. Paul Walsh hat trick. It was fantastic.
Oh, wow.
Fantastic player. Back when he had long hair. And it was just I was got to be late 80s, 88, 87.
Yeah.
and just the noise when Wickham would score, just absolutely deafening. And been to plenty of Wickham and Spurs games since.
Yeah. Now, was that the ground that was next to the hospital? You could see it from the high rise bit of the hospital. Yeah, okay.
Spot on. Yeah, spot on.
I remember being in there. One of my mates was in hospital, and he was quite high up. And we looked over, and I was like, "That's a football ground over there, isn't it?" I didn't know that it was the old Wickham ground. And he was like, "Oh, I don't know. I can't see from the bed."
Do you know what? It had such a sloping pitch that as a youngster, if you were stood in one end at the end of the ground, you couldn't actually see the opposite, the far corner flag.
Oh, really?
It's sloped that much. It's crazy.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm getting some messages. We're meant to be having another guest on, Kev. I think he's having some technical problems at the moment. So, what do you think to the lineup?
Well, it's a bit of a contrast, isn't it? We've got a really dodgy defence and a decent front line. I don't know. I mean, from a media commentator's point of view, it's written in the stars for Spence to play, isn't it? At some point.
Yeah.
But I think he should be starting. I think for me, Spence is. I know he's a bit raw, having seen him up here in Teesside for Middlesbrough. I know he's a bit raw, but I think he's already better than what Sessegnon is now.
Yeah.
So
can he play left back?
Yeah. He doesn't. The funny thing is, he doesn't really like going forward when he's on the left. I don't know what that's all about, but he'll put some. It's a bit like, you know, when Perisic puts some decent balls in down the left there and swings it to the other side of the pitch. He can do that.
Yeah.
He's a decent player. I think it's obviously going to be a confidence thing. Needs minutes. Yeah. And I mean, at some point, surely he's got to start him. Sanchez, why the hell Sanchez, man? Like, I don't even, or even Dyer. I know Dyer's got credit in the bank for the years of service and everything, but considering the last 3 games, he's made at least 2 errors that have led directly to goals against us. Then it's like, well, why would you not just put Tanganga on, even just to rest Dyer, let alone anything else?
Yep. Yeah, I can't figure out why. It's still a relatively strong. Well, you know, Longley and Dyer are, you would consider, first team choice. Maybe Longley is a backup to Davis, but Davis isn't even on the bench tonight, as far as I can see. So
yeah, I saw that. It's got to be injury, isn't it?
Oh, really? Okay, I didn't realise.
I mean, unless he's doing a Romero and just like pretending to be injured and actually just saving himself for the World Cup.
Sorry, just a moment. Kev says he's... Yeah, so Doherty, I do prefer him to Royale. I'm a bit surprised in regards to the bench that there's no one else really there who can play centre-back. There's Tanganga. I don't know if Royale has ever played centre-back. I can't imagine what he'd be like as centre-back. Also in the midfield, why not give Højbjerg a rest? Start Sarr. Yeah, the Perisic thing up front seems a bit odd to me when you've got Gil, who is chomping at the bit to get on the pitch. I can understand Richie and Kulu. Maybe not so much Kulu. Possibly could have played Kulu because he seems to be fitter. But Richie, it's his first game back, so yeah, I can agree that he's on the bench. But right, so let's have a look and see if I can find a stream. This looks hopeful. Nope. Sky Sports News? No, I don't think that's going to work. So, yeah. Oh, here comes Kev.
Are you there?
Hello, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I was waiting to press the button. I've been sitting here all the time, mate. That was all set up. That's
Oh,
done.
okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, gotcha. Have you had any luck?
No, I've got no strings at the moment. No, I've got football, but it's not Spurs.
Okay. Kev, this is Simon. Simon, Kev.
Hi, Simon.
Hey, mate, right?
Simon's from local to me, place or where I grew up, a place called High Wycombe. Kev is someone who I met on the internet. Funnily enough, I met Simon on the internet as well.
Meet all sorts of odd people on there, yeah.
So, Kev, what do you think of the lineup?
Radical. That's all I can say. Is it a knee jerk? I don't know. You know, I've been so manic here. I haven't really. I've seen it. I thought Spencer would have been in as a starter today. I don't know why.
Yeah,
there was a lot of talk about it. What can I say?
Yeah, it does seem a bit odd, doesn't it? There just seems to be something that. Oh, I think I may be in here.
You think?
Yeah. Well, it's the match hasn't actually started, but it's showing Nottingham Forest versus Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, well, my missus, she's sitting not too far away from me trying to...
It's on the NFL Bite link that you sent?
Yeah. Don't know. I've got the telly out there with a dodgy box, as you call it, but...
Okay.
Nothing at the moment.
Let's have a look.
No, we're not live. We're just chatting in the chat room. We're not actually... No. She thinks I'm telling the world I've got a dodgy box.
Oh, you are. We're live.
Oh, yeah, we are. Thanks a lot. You little sod.
I thought I told you it would start at 7:30, Kev.
I didn't get that link, mate. That's what when you said you sent me the stream, I hadn't got it.
Okay.
Oh, man. Oh,
no, it's all right, mate. We all know where you live, so.
No, you don't. So I'm moving tomorrow.
I'll
go back to England tomorrow.
Why is this?
Yeah, have you seen who's in Forest lineup?
Who?
Aurier.
Oh, is he? Quality. That should be a bit of a laugh. Right, so what I've got now is we've got the the teams coming out onto the pitch. Let's just run through the Forest lineup.
Yeah.
Sorry, just a moment.
No.
They got Hennessy in goal, the one and only Serge, Worrell, Bowley, and Lodi at the back. Yates, Mangala, and O'Brien in midfield. Jesse Lingard as an attacking midfielder, and Awaniyi and Surridge up front. So they're playing a 4-3-1-2 formation.
Yeah.
I think that was pretty similar to the one they played against us in the league, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think then they've got Henderson, Cook, So, Williams, Colback, Gibbs-White, Freuler, Johnson, and Emmanuel Dennis on the bench. The only person I can see who's in the first team who's out injured is Toffolo. He's quite a decent wing back. But it'd be interesting to see what Serge does today. Hopefully a penalty and a red card.
And a couple of dodgy throw-ins as well would be handy. Yeah.
Yeah, so this actually looks quite good, this perfectly legal link that someone supplied me with.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's pretty clear.
Oh, I'm damned tonight. It's because everything seems to be Man City Chelsea. So
yeah, well.
Yeah.
So what we're playing we're playing a 5-3-2 really, aren't we?
It looks like it.
Pretty much.
Yeah. That's what I think that's what 3-5-2. That's what everyone's been crying out for, isn't it?
Half game as well, didn't he?
Yeah. Just I'm not really sure about Perisic up front. He didn't look too bad on Sunday, but when you've got I like Perisic and I'd probably play him as a left wing back, but when you got Mora or Kulusevski on the bench,
it's their trade, yeah. No,
yeah, Mora. Okay, he does run into a lot of blind alleys, and probably takes one too many touches a lot of the time. And he's what, 30 now, so
He creates havoc, doesn't he?
yeah. You probably think that what's his name? That Levy will give him another 4-year contract because it's cheaper than buying a new player.
Yeah. I didn't watch the second half on Sunday. I gave it up.
Yeah, no, I did. Yeah, it was.
I was so wound up looking at it. You know,
we played well. We just couldn't get past them, and there were a couple of pretty dodgy decisions as well. I'd say
again,
yeah, more than a couple.
Yeah, so we kicked off.
It kicked off. That's no good to me.
Yeah,
I'm just over a minute ahead of you, Jens.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Really? Yeah, that's about right.
Okay.
Might be worth doing a refresh. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Problem with doing that is that these
might lose it.
Okay. Yeah.
No.
There we go.
Looks like Cess is owning that left-hand flank all up and down. He's been told to run up and down it all day.
Yeah. Well, that'd be. I think Aurier's problem always was defending, really, wasn't it?
And he's actually pushed. He's pushed up a bit. He's not doing right back. He's pushed up a bit. He's hugging the halfway line.
Oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah. Yeah. So now I've done a refresh, but I'm still only on 1 minute 20. So
that's right. 30 seconds.
Faster. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I've just gone 2 minutes. So.
Right. Okay. So I think it's just Forest playing about with it in their own half at the moment. What do you reckon of Forest's chances of staying up this year?
Well, I mean, they've got a good manager, so I think pretty good, actually. He's not going to let it lie, if they're too much longer down there.
Yeah. I just don't think it helped much that, the team that won them promotion, what was it, 15 players left? Most of them were loans or out on or out of contract. And I think that a lot of them, he thought maybe they're not good enough to play in the Premiership. But then he brought, 18 players in? That's football manager-esque, isn't it? When you start a new team and it's 18 players in.
Hang on, I've got something here.
Nice one. Oh, yeah, Oibieg's won it in the middle. Nice ball. No. Oh, well. But, yeah, Simon, please feel free to jump in, seeing as you're the one who's furthest ahead, if you see anything you like. Or
I'm on 3:45, 3 minutes 45.
Yeah, I'm a minute, 30 seconds behind you. So you and Simon talk amongst yourselves, and I'll just catch up. Yeah,
I'm about
coming up to 4 minutes now. 4 minutes gone.
I'm at 3:45 now.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. So Kev's ahead. Yeah, I'm 3:12 now.
Yeah, it's odd, isn't it? Really
nice one. What's the quality like, Kev?
You can't see it, can you?
No, it's too.
No, it's very good.
Yeah,
it's on my iPad.
Good. Yeah, that's what I'm watching it on as well.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good.
Yeah. Nice, very nice.
Just go by fluke on Hes goals.
Oh, okay, yeah. I tried that earlier, but I thought it's mentioned something that had been taken offline.
They stopped doing the Premier stuff.
Okay.
Premier League, I
right.
believe.
Okay.
I think they got handed or something, whatever.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, what it looks like is that Forest aren't, they're not sitting back. They're raring to go for it. They're a bit narrow at the minute, tending to go through the middle, not really using the flanks at all. But it's not like they're just, sitting back.
Yeah.
Like we.
Yeah. Well, you'd hope that, wouldn't you? I mean, it's a cup game and that. I don't know if you noticed the picture that I put up on the stream for the YouTube bit. That was 1996. We played Forest in I'm not sure if it was the FA or the League Cup, but it was snowed out. They had to come off after I don't know how many minutes. You could barely. It was literally like a sheet of white coming down. It was amazing.
I thought it was the Alps.
Sorry?
I thought it was Forest players going through the Alps.
Okay. But the reason I remember that is because 2 weeks later I was in sunny Israel. So and then we lost the replay.
We do that quite a lot though.
Wasn't a great season that.
Corner to Forest to see what Dyer does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on,
I think I've
Sanchez,
just seen
you got
that.
your man, have you? You got your man, Sanchez, have you?
Right, now my stream has crashed.
Another corner. Well, on tenterhooks, are we? Yeah.
No, my stream's crashed.
Oh no.
No, so
Fraser
I heard
also
that Foster did
catches
something
the
there.
ball. Yeah.
Come on. Who's a Tottenham debutant?
Pardon?
Did he mention something about Tottenham debutant?
Yeah, Foster.
Oh, of course. Sorry. Yeah. Bloody hell.
Yeah. First game.
Yeah.
And mine's just frozen. Oh, this is going to be a
We're having loads of luck here, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're trying to play it through Cess down on the left, and they're just not letting us pass the halfway line at the minute.
Okay.
Probably due to the crap balls that Cess is doing. So
What minute are you on?
7:10.
Yeah, I froze at 6:53. That's
Back
not
at 5.
Assume it's Boss in the midfield here, looking good. Nice. Switch it over to the right wing. And we've got a free kick right on the touchline. About 40 yards from goal.
Nice.
Not Harry Kane, I hope.
No.
Yeah, I hope he ain't going to be shooting from there.
Have you noticed lately, like when he gets the ball and he has two players around him and he inevitably gets fouled, he doesn't get the free kicks lately?
Yeah, no, that's true. I think he's letting some other people have a go because, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the last one he scored was against Villa with that massive deflection back in the old box.
Perisic to take it, so it should be a good cross.
Okay.
I'm back. 8:01.
Looks like it should be a corner, but the ref's given a goal kick.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Who is reffing tonight?
I don't know. I've not seen him before.
I haven't seen him yet.
Okay. So I don't think they're showing it on here. Peter Banks.
All right.
I'm sure he's reffed in the Premiership before. The name rings a bell.
Is there any VAR in this tonight? Do you know anyone? No.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Woo!
What?
Forster just went to let one go out for a
going crazy again.
It hit the post, came back, and they nearly hit in the rebound.
Yeah, Lingard. Yeah.
Jesus.
Comedy stuff.
Right, so that's you can add Forster to the Calamity Brothers as well.
Yeah.
Who hooked it? Was it? Oh,
Flipping Nora.
Sanchez, wasn't it?
What was he doing? He's just staring at this ball as it hits the post. He's a yard away from it. Corner ball.
Yeah, I've just seen that. Bloody hell. At least there was a decent save afterwards. But yeah, what the hell is he doing? I think he should have got the Specsavers.
It's like Cess watching it out for the corner, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, to be honest, I say he should have caught that. The rebound. Didn't need to push that wide.
Yeah.
Was it Sanchez belted it against one of their players, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. 10 minutes gone, I've got.
Yeah, I'm still on 9:30.
Oh, dear.
And what's the 11:04 I've got on my...
That's why I don't stay in the Spurs community thread, you know. You hear goals. a minute before you get there. You know, it's like good or bad. You know.
Yeah. No, I do find the match thread on that website is
Toxic.
very toxic. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'll call them out for playing badly, but when you get people saying every single one of this bloke is the worst player I've ever seen play for Tottenham, you've either been supporting us for only about 2 seasons, or you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh yes.
You're like, mate, I've got a list.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell you what, the way Højbjerg's playing tonight, he's just put through a ball there for Kane, but it would have been offside.
Who's that, sorry?
Højbjerg.
Okay, yeah.
He's on fire tonight. If he doesn't, I'm pretty much nailed on that he's going to score the way he's playing.
Oh, that'd be nice. As long as he doesn't get injured. Got the World Cup coming up.
Oh, jeez. Took 2 of our players to shepherd the ball out for a corner and nearly could have scored an own goal.
Oh, wow. So it doesn't sound like anything's changed then.
Yeah, it's Keystone Cop stuff. It really is.
Simple cross. I don't know why they're basing their own goal. Jeez Christ. Why is Cess on the front post? He's the shortest player on the pitch.
Oh, Gordon Bennett. That was long lane Sessignon, wasn't it? Wow.
Yeah.
That's better.
The problem is that Sanchez needs someone who's steady next to him.
Yeah.
So if you play someone like Davo, yeah, I know he's not the most exciting player, but he's steady. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes, or if he does make a mistake, it's not usually catastrophic. Unfortunately, Dyer at the moment has been making some catastrophic mistakes.
Yeah.
I also find that with Sanchez, if his first touch or his first couple of touches are decent, then he has a good night. If he cocks up his first touch, you know it's going to be a bad night. It's either going to be a penalty, an own goal, or he's going to make a mistake for a goal.
Yeah, can't seem to get it back, can he?
No. Which is, yeah. I actually had high hopes for Sanchez when he came in. But my family-in-law, my sister-in-laws are all Ajax fans. And they actually laughed at in my face when I told them that we paid 50 million for him.
Damn it.
So, yeah, I kind of guessed that maybe he wasn't quite as good as I thought he was. And, yeah, for once I was actually right. But don't tell the wife.
My lips are sealed.
She's over in India at the moment.
Yeah.
At a wedding.
Work related, obviously.
Sorry?
Work related?
No, she's at her cousin is getting married to an Indian lady.
All right.
And so she went over last Friday. She's back this Friday, but the wedding celebration started 2 days ago.
Oh.
So I think there's about 100 people coming from Europe and around about 400 Indians.
Wow.
So it's kind of a large pie.
Yeah.
But the wife's not very happy because she doesn't like spicy food.
Oh, right.
Nightmare. Cormers all the way then.
Absolutely. But I think it was 37 degrees yesterday.
Oh, Jeannie Mac.
Yeah. And she couldn't see more than 30 meters because of the smog.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
So one of the big cities, Bombay or Mumbai.
Delhi, yeah.
Delhi, yeah. We've had torrential rain for about 2 weeks now. It just hasn't stopped.
Yeah, it was hammering it down this morning before it woke me up at 3 o'clock. But when I went to work, it wasn't too bad. And then it rained a little bit during the day, but it's quiet now. So you can guarantee when I'm walking to the station tomorrow, it'll be pissing it down.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what, we're getting a lot more joy on the right-hand side, unsurprisingly, because Cess is on the left. But Perisic and Højbjerg linking up well, doing overlap, and even Sanchez is doing a couple of overlaps as well.
All right, yeah.
It's got a lot of potential down there.
Yeah.
Cess is just doing the usual on the left of just running with the ball, losing the ball, then fouling to get the ball back.
I just
That
couldn't
doesn't
believe
sound
the
like the
amount of
session you
room
and I
Nunes.
know and love.
I was saying I couldn't believe the amount of room Nunes had on Sunday. It was just acres of space all the time, you know. It's
Yeah.
like, I can't believe it. It drove me mad.
Do you think that he's actually going to make it? I still think there's a lot of talent there. And I did say as much in the show before the Liverpool game. But watching the Liverpool game, it just, I know he's admitted to having psychological issues and he's been to see a psychiatrist, psychologist or whatever. If that's not improving, I mean, is it better to cut our losses?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, even in this game, he comes up against players of a league below, and he struggles. He gets fouled because he gets robbed of the ball, but they, you know, luckily we'll get a foul off it, you know. But that shouldn't happen.
Yeah, just happened just then. 15 minutes 50. But I was very surprised. I can remember hearing when we were first in for Sessegnon, which was a few seasons before we signed him, they were all also talking about his brother Stephen.
Yeah.
And I finally got myself a VPN, and so now I can watch the EFL highlights on ITV. He's playing for Charlton now.
All right.
So they're League One. So seems like neither of the boys have really fulfilled. Sorry?
Yeah, I've seen him line up against Wickham a couple of times.
Okay.
Nothing spectacular. Good at holding the ball.
Yeah.
Better than his brother.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, obviously I only see the highlights, but I was it's amazing how things can go, isn't it?
Do we know why Forest haven't got a shirt sponsor? Is that a anomaly?
That's a very good question. I don't know.
Slick passing from Azir. The thing is, I think their tactic, Forest, is to crowd us out.
Okay.
Lingard's the one who could do a bit of damage. That's the trouble in his experience. Pro, isn't he?
I have to say, I would have played Gibbs White. I think he's a very exciting player. Jesse, he play really well for Forest on loan. For West Ham on loan. And now he's got a permanent deal at Forest.
Yeah,
hasn't really been doing it this season, has he?
Nah, very mediocre.
Yeah, I heard somewhere that he was expecting to go to the World Cup. It was like, yeah, all right, mate.
Okay. For football, yeah.
No, tiddlywinks.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And says away a foul. Brilliant.
Long lay back to Forster. What minutes you got, chaps?
Coming up for 19.
1846, 1848.
Right, I'm still on 1810.
Just gone past 19.
Okay.
I'm the furthest away, I think, tonight.
No, I think I am, aren't I?
Well, I'm about 350 miles from London.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I won't be tomorrow. This time tomorrow I won't be. I'll be about 20 miles. Yeah.
Where'd you catch the ferry into? Yeah.
Fishguard.
Oh right, that's Wales, isn't it?
South Wales, yeah.
South Wales. Okay, yeah. And how long does it take you? How long does it take you to drive from there?
5 hours, I think.
Okay.
It's 275 miles.
Right. Okay. And is it motorway all the way, or
mostly motorway? The first hour is up and down the mountains or hills of Wales, but then it's the M4 all the way through Bristol and all that way.
Yeah.
Where you pick up an M5, that way, So
yes, yeah.
Because
I don't drive, unfortunately, but my wife has often said maybe we should catch the ferry over to Harwich and then drive down to see my parents in Devon, and that's about 5 hours as well. So sounds about right.
Yeah, take it nice and slow, nothing too rough.
Yeah.
Because I find it a lot more hectic over there than it is over here. Because mostly over here you get held up by tractors all the time, So It's like driving in Norfolk, you know. It's
How many miles away are you from London, Simon?
Just over 300. So I'm just next to Middlesbrough. So
Yeah.
all right.
Stockton,
yeah,
is it?
same.
Yeah, okay.
Smoggies.
Yeah.
Do you still work at their ground, or?
No, not for a few years now. But yeah, I mean it's not changed much there, but it's a funny old place. I loved working there though, because you get a real insight into how a almost top level football club works, you know, behind the scenes and that. You know, when I was my job was basically looking after all the box holders and wags, and they've got a big former players association up there, and looking after them and everything. Basically making sure, you know, when they drive in, making sure they got the car park pass right through to after the game's finished, sorting out taxis for them and everything in between.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of the players would come out the area where I was, come out like the front doors of the stadium, if you like, after the game.
Okay. Yeah.
And there'd be about a throng of about 100, 200 fans waiting for autographs and pictures and all that stuff, usual stuff.
Oh, nice.
And there was, I'm glad to say it's a minority of Middlesbrough players, but there was one or two that would, just before they get to the door, they'd see all the fans and they go, "Oh, for fuck's sake." I had to bite my tongue. Like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Is it 10 minutes out of your fucking day just to sign some autographs and take a few pictures? Oh, what an inconvenience."
You're going to miss out 10 minutes playing PlayStation.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
No, that's a shame. Is Gibson still there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because my grandfather was from Middlesbrough.
Oh, really?
I never met him, unfortunately. He died when my mother was quite young. But yeah, he was from Middlesbrough. So I have a sort of affinity, unless they beat us. Well,
yeah, they're going
under Jesse there.
Going under resurgence at the minute, Middlesbrough.
Yeah, Carrick. That'll be interesting, I think.
Yeah. 1-1, drawn 1, lost 1 at the minute. So
okay.
Oh,
I think we were lucky to get away with one there, weren't we?
yep.
Oof. Is Harry all right? Kicked his foot.
Yeah, he's down. Mm.
Let's hope that he's not injured for the World Cup. Well, not that, you know, I'm that bothered, but
No, I'm boycotting the World Cup. I'm not watching a single second.
Oh, are you? Okay. Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah, to be honest, Denmark don't reach a lot of World Cups, so sorry, I'm going to watch it.
Well, maybe an Irish helps.
Yeah.
I mean, I was, you know, living in England 58 years, it kind of tilted me a bit, but now I'm true Irish now, you see, so I can't be in both camps. So
No.
I get.
How do people react when they hear your accent?
I just tell them straight off. So, you know, I said, I'm more Irish than most of the people over here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I said, you might think I'm English, but I'm not. I'm more Irish than most of the people in this village, like, you know. I mean, half my cousins were born in England and were taken back to Ireland as kids.
Okay.
As immigrants, their parents gave up and went back to Ireland. It didn't work out for them, like, you know. So they're the ones that were all born in England, and I was the one born in Ireland and brought over and stayed over, you know. So
yeah.
You know.
Right,
sunny
here we go.
Stoke Newington.
Corner.
Let's get it in.
Excuse me.
Perisic corner, so it's going to be a beaut.
Let's hope so. Sanchez on the end of it to shut up all his doubters.
That'd be higher, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but Dyer knocked it wide. I mean, you saw those 2 chances he had against, was it Sporting?
Yeah, I mean, you're on target, but, you know, could have done better. Get it? Oh, punch out. No, Doherty's given away a free kick.
So I don't know if you saw the under-21s had another defeat against Chelsea on Monday night, 3-0. That's now played 12, drawn 6, and lost 6.
Oh gosh.
Second from bottom in the top league of the under-21s Premiership. West Ham are bottom, but they actually won last week. So yeah, it's not. I don't know. I think we really need a change of coach. That Wayne Burnett, his tactics look terrible.
It's a sad indictment, isn't it, for the academy? He's thinking, you know, what they're bringing through.
Yeah. And also, when you have a manager like Conte,
he refuses to step them up.
He doesn't use youngsters, does he?
No.
So it's But it was nice to see Charlie Sayers back because he got quite a nasty injury against Liverpool. And he's one of the ones we signed him from Southend. And he'd already had league experience, I think half a season playing as their centre-back in League 2. So you've got to be pretty tough for that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you're going to be getting knocked over all the time. And so I think he's one that may possibly push through. But the rest of them, even, I haven't seen Devine play in a while. But what's his name? Niall John, who everyone was raving about, looked awful. Yeah. He's looked awful this season. Didn't get any games at Charlton on loan last season. Yeah, I think we'll probably cut our losses with him, which is a shame because, again, we had high hopes for him.
Well, percentage-wise, there's hardly any sort of big money made from sales, is there? You know.
Yeah, unless you're Chelsea.
Yeah. They got, you know, a conveyor belt of stuff coming off of theirs, and we've got scripts and scraps that are never going to make it. Which is something I find it really pisses me off because we've got one of the best training grounds in the country.
Oh.
What's he seen?
Make some great passes down the left for once in the middle, and then Longley just takes too long with it and gets robbed. We got it back though. Kane on the corner of the penalty area, back post. Ooh, out jumped. Doherty out jumped by Serge.
No, we got a corner.
Yeah. Oh, who was that? Basuma. He's definitely improved as he's got more game time, isn't he?
I'm still out. The jury's still out for me on him.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. I thought he was great against Liverpool.
I don't see what his USP is. I think we've got, and he seems to kind of hold the ball up all right, and you know, he kind of harangues the opposition, which is good. But
yeah,
I don't see much to. I don't see much that he's better than anyone else on the bench at the minute. I'd swap him for Hill any day.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think when he played for Brighton, he was more of a defensive player because they needed that. But a lot of people, he's good at running forward and he's got a hell of a shot on him. So I'd like to see him play a little bit further forward. But it doesn't really seem like any of the three are playing that further forward tonight, are they? I suppose maybe Højbjerg.
Yeah, they keep playing Højbjerg through the middle tonight. Yeah. So,
but I'd like to see Basuma take on that role and maybe Højbjerg sit a little bit deeper, or maybe both of them and get Skippy to sit deeper. You know,
go on, Harry.
Box.
Yeah, we're proper pressing them now. 15 minutes to go.
Yeah,
got them penned in.
Oof. Who was that? Dyer. Yeah, surprise.
Ref, come on!
I haven't seen it yet.
Me neither. I'll probably see it in a couple of days, so just bear with me.
Well, he's like a continental ref. He's letting everything go, isn't he? Just don't blow that whistle.
I thought he was doing all right, you know, because that when Basuma got robbed down on the right earlier, which should have been a foul. Basuma came running back, and you're thinking, "Oh God, cynical foul coming in. He's going to give a free kick," but he let it go. So it's like tit for tat thing. I was like, fair play. If you can't, if you're not going to give that, you can't give the same one that he does. You know.
Yeah.
But that's, I mean, Harry was just being picked up, basically, literally, physically, both arms around him. Oh, good save.
It's really weird. Oh dear.
Kev, did you
I
ever?
thought,
Sorry.
it looked like Harry missed an open goal there, but I think the defender was on the ground sliding and took it away from him at the last second.
I think so.
Did you ever watch Eugene's show, Kev?
No.
The Spurswation. No. That's highly amusing. He does watch-alongs with like 6 or 7 people from all over the world, and there's like, I'm on 10 minutes. Oh, I'm on 15 minutes. Oh, I'm on 5 minutes.
Yeah. I don't think I could be doing that.
I think that's quite amusing, to be honest.
Corner ball.
We've taken control of it, haven't we? Kind of.
Yeah. Sanchez with a header way over the bar. I think it was supposed to be a flick on, but it ended up in row G.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dyer was waiting at the back post for the flick on, but
that was a flick up.
Yeah. What Sanchez has got to remember is that his hair gives extra bounce.
Yeah, trampoline effect. Yeah.
Yeah, him and Royale having competitions, aren't they?
Yeah, well, Royale's winning. I think it looks mint.
So, do you think that Mr. Conte will continue to play Royale if we get offered a half decent right wing back in January?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, I really hope.
I mean, it's obvious what Conte wants from his wing backs, which is win that ball, bring it forward with a lot of speed. This is why Sessegnon keeps getting games, but Royale can't do that, and you know he's all right at best at, you know, I've won the ball, I'm going to give, and then I'm going to reappear 3/4 of the way down the pitch. But as soon as he gets it 3/4 of the way down the pitch on that right hand side, he plays the lousiest ball, does the shittiest cross,
or passes it back.
Or spin and turn the ball back to the midfield.
Yeah, but this is why I don't understand why he doesn't trust Spence.
Yeah,
maybe Spence is too raw. Maybe there was talk of him being a bit of a troublemaker when he was at Borough.
Yeah. The thing is, we got to remember, like the fitness regime at Spurs is way beyond anything the players have ever experienced under Conte. Spence, coming from the Championship, he won't have been used to that, so he won't be up to speed by any stretch of the imagination. And if he has been a bit of a troublemaker, you put yourself in his shoes, then he's going to have said a couple of things or moaned a few times.
Yes.
And even that in itself will just keep you out of the running or keep you on the bench for a long time.
Yeah, because Conte doesn't take any crap, does he? So
no.
Be totally committed, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, but also the rumours that he was a Paratici signing, or in other words, a Levy signing rather than a Conte signing.
Bargain basement, yeah.
Yeah, that he's being frozen out because Conte's like, well, you know, you're going to do that behind my back. I'm not going to play him.
But the thing with Conte is, like, you know, you look at his position, put yourself in his position. At least half of this team aren't the ones that he would want in those positions.
Absolutely, yeah.
So he's got two choices. He can either keep dropping hints and post game interviews for more money, and it might work, who knows, or he can do the best with what he's got. And in that case, he should play Spence in games exactly like this.
Yes.
You know, you've got to utilize them. And I understand, you know, I'm not saying he's wrong, he's absolutely right. You know, it's an all or nothing kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, if you've got an attitude problem, or you're just obviously doing a Dombele and just not putting the effort in, then you're out. Simple as that.
Yeah. But we saw we saw in the Champions League game when he came on for 5 minutes. He was full of running. He was really wanted to get the ball, and he looked lively. And so it did surprise me a little bit that he hasn't. I don't think he's come off the bench since, has he?
Yeah, but that's the thing though. He should be coming off the bench and warming up constantly. Like even now, if I was Spence, I'd be out there warming up along the touchline.
Yeah. And as we know, the fans love us. Oh, sorry. I say the fans always love a crowd pleaser as well. You know, they love that.
Yeah.
Running down the line, the waddles and all that from the past. You know.
Yeah.
Even if it don't always come out, at least the effort's there, and they get the cross in. Then it's part of the people are on their toes or on the edge of their seats. You know, that kind of stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
And it gets the crowd going. Once the crowd's going behind them, the whole team gets a lift.
Yeah.
But to see a thing an attack break down every attack and knowing it's going into nowhere land, so destroying.
Yeah.
Forest got a corner, 36 minutes gone.
One's just disappeared again.
Yeah.
Again, Sess on the front post for God knows what reason.
I just can't seem to get this stream. Is just the quality of the picture is brilliant, but it just keeps buffering. It's an absolute line on. So keep us up to date, chaps.
Yeah, we've just overhead kicked it out of our area from the corner, and Højbjerg is won the foul. Done well. He was literally all on his own on the counter attack, and had 3 surrounding him and got hacked down. So. Stay down. I mean, I don't think he's seriously injured, even though he looks like he's playing it at the minute.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I'm back.
Back again.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still on the Forest corner, 36 minutes, 24.
I'm 37.01. Huh.
That's handy.
37.40.
40?
37.40, yeah.
37.40.
Højbjerg's down.
So has anyone heard any transfer rumours recently, apart from the usual Bastoni?
No.
Do you know what? I take no notice of transfer rumours ever, because, half of them don't end up in anything anyway, and I just don't want to waste my time.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Well, the current one is that we're buying Marcus Edwards back.
All right.
So because we get him, we get what? I think there's a 25 or 30% sell-on clause.
Oh.
So that means that Mr. Levy can save 30% on the signing. But apparently there's some Russian guy, Makalovsky or something. People are saying that he's almost a done deal. Let me just find.
There's these aggregators. They just make things up, and the rumours, people believe it, and it gets put on other forums, and yeah.
Where's he from?
I think he's Russian or Ukrainian.
No, but what team?
That's a very good question.
I think he's one of the Italians, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's in Italy.
Yeah. Is it Malinovsky or something?
Yeah.
Trying to think.
Just trying to find where I saw it on Spurs.
Corner to us, Perisic taking it.
Okay.
They've defended that well. Trying to get it back out to Perisic. And we've got to throw in more or less at the corner flag.
Ruslan Malinovsky.
Right.
Ukrainian, 29-year-old, would you believe?
Okay.
Atlanta.
Right. Interesting.
Set piece specialist. Another one. Right.
Oh, apparently we're looking at Brereton Diaz as well.
Yeah.
That would be something interesting.
I heard something about Conte the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How old's he now, though?
Too old. Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be ridiculous. That'd be like the old days when, we signed Jamie Redknapp and Christian Ziege and, all past their sell-by days.
Yeah, Gallus and stuff like that.
Yes.
It's one thing for experience, another two buying a clapped out, old banger, No offence to Mr. Gallus and various others, I can go back and give you Terry Yoroff, he had some great years at Leeds, but we bought him on the down and down,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that, didn't have the legs anymore.
Yeah. Oh, so what's his name? Denzel Dumfries as well, apparently.
That's right.
The right back. And
I think some of these are made up names anyway.
oh yeah, I'm sure they are.
Get the telephone book and say that one looks nice, and then name generator.
Regardless of all the list that you've got there, Jens, who do we actually want? That's the thing.
I think we need a centre back.
Yeah.
And a right wing back. And everybody's talking about a creative midfielder, but where would he play?
We've got Benson Kerr.
This manager doesn't play with creative midfielders. The creativity is meant to come from the wing backs, and that just is not happening.
That's the thing. When people say that, you have to kind of define what you mean by creative midfielder, don't you?
Yeah. Well, someone like Christian Eriksen, I'm not sure that Conte would be too keen on having a player like that in his team.
No.
But then again, I suppose you look at Bentancur, he's quite silky, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly. For me, a creative midfielder is Bentancur in a nutshell. He'll hunt that ball down. He'll spin pirouette with two players on him, and he'll put an amazing cross or amazing through ball.
Yeah.
And that's what you want. And he can also run. The guy can run, man.
And he can tackle. That's the most important thing. Whereas Eriksen was not known for his tackling.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And he's known for running away from a tackle. Which I don't blame him in his current state,
No, absolutely. Yeah. But
I think Bentancur is a match winner. Like, you can bring him on 3 minutes to go or half an hour to go, and he'll win the match for you.
Yeah, I think he was a real steal. I think both of them from Juventus. We did pretty good business there. I hate to think how much the Juventus chairman got in brown envelopes and stuff like that, because that's how they operate, isn't it? But
no, definitely, yeah.
Are you insinuating, gents?
I know nothing. I'm from Barcelona. So, yeah, it hasn't exactly been the most exciting half, has it? But at least we seem to have gone for it a little bit more than we normally do.
The break's off anyway,
yeah.
But it has been, I think, for me, it's been quite an exciting half, in terms of the fact that we actually are going for it in the first half. We're creating 2 or 3 chances that, if Son and Richarlison were in, we would have been 2-3-0 up by now, easy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got him.
Yeah, Mr. Conte look too happy.
Oh dear. Mangala.
He used to play for Liverpool, didn't he?
I don't know.
I seem to remember. He again was going to be the best thing since sliced bread because Liverpool signed him, and then I think he went to what was it? Was it City?
There's a few of them there, weren't there? There's Solankis and all them.
Yeah. Solanke's actually playing not bad for Bournemouth.
So we've entered 44 minutes, which is obviously the magic time to score before, so you can go in 1-0 up at half time.
Yeah.
And it literally could be either one of that could be the psychological advantage going in.
Right. Yeah.
Thanks to Dyer and Sanchez managing to play head tennis with each other and then give it straight to Forest, and they nearly had a chance.
We're well used to that.
Yeah. No, this Mangala guy is not the one who used to play.
Oh.
He came from Stuttgart.
1 minute of added time.
Have you been to Stuttgart, Kev? You seem to have been everywhere else in Germany.
Where? Stuttgart? No. I've only been Frankfurt and Munich.
Munich. Oh, okay. So it's definitely not everywhere else then.
No, but by going to Munich, you bypass everywhere else anyway because it's in the deep south.
Yes.
To the mountain, the Alps, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's some coach journey back in them days, you know. Didn't have any flights or anything. Well, you had flights, but we couldn't afford them in them days. It'd be like a 15-hour coach ride, I think, from the ferry down into Germany.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Didn't have mod cons in them days either.
No, I remember my first holiday away on my own. I went with a company called Club Cantabrica. And we went to a place called Blanes in Spain. And that was on the coach. I dread to think how long that was. I think it was about 24 hours. God, what a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd never do that again, especially with these long legs.
No.
There we go. Half time.
Half time. Yeah.
Only 2-0 to Forest. No, I'm only joking.
Well, to be honest, having watched not an awful lot of that without it buffering, I don't think we've done too badly. Anyone?
Straight to penalties, isn't it? Tonight, is it straight to penalties if it's a draw?
Yes, believe so. Yeah. Anyone who you think has particularly stood out or who's particularly played badly?
Well, Sanchez has actually had a great game so far. I won't lie. I can't. As much as I don't rate him at all, he's put in like amazing tackles. He's shown willing up and down the line. He's I can't fault him, to be fair.
Good stuff. Don't call him Big Dave for nothing. What about yourself, Kev? Or have you watched about as much of it as I have?
No, I've been watching. Yeah, I enjoyed watching Bazuma. He seems to be coming into it more and more as he's getting game time.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was frozen out for a long while, wasn't he?
I think they said he wasn't fit enough, wasn't he?
But he's got an attitude of playing now and want to play, want to be winning. He's starting to express himself better.
Yes. Yeah.
Becoming more of a presence, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, right, chaps, I'm going to pop outside for a quick snout. So,
oh dear,
please.
Me too.
Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back in 4 minutes.
Right, I don't smoke, so I'll go and have a Jimmy Riddle.
All right, back in 2 minutes.
Right.
Oh, you
I'm back.
It's me too.
Oh, he cut himself off, did he? Oh, it's nice being the boss. Yeah. Just me wandering around the house talking to myself, and everyone thinks I'm mad.
Are they right?
Just checking out the other results. Arsenal were drawing, weren't they?
Don't know. I've got ESPN streaming link, so
Yeah, Arsenal 1-1. And Nketiah scored first, and Welbeck got a penalty. 1-1.
Newcastle
be
nil, Palace nil.
West Ham 1-1.
Yep.
wouldn't it be hilarious if the Gooners ended up with nothing this year?
I would love it, love it, love it.
And get a Europa League place.
Yeah. Their wheels will. I know their wheels are going to come off. I'm sure they will.
Yeah, I'm getting less confident about that as the days goes past.
I wish
Well,
I
isn't
would be.
it they've got Jesus and nothing else, haven't they? If he gets injured, that's it, isn't it?
Well, to be honest, Granit Xhaka's having the season of his life. So, and Martinelli seems to be playing quite well. Saka's been useless. The hype about that. Obviously, the young English players always get hyped up massively. But yeah, he played. Was it last season or the season before? Was absolutely brilliant. And then he's sort of flattered to deceive so far. But it's highly amusing seeing all of the Gooners come out of hibernation on Twitter and places like that. And, yeah, we're going to win the league. We're going to win this. We're going to win that. And it's, yeah. All right, fellas, pipe down. It's a long season.
Yeah, they've got to play City twice, just like us. You know what I mean? So
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got short memories, haven't they?
Yeah.
I tell you, the only one I'm most worried about in terms of unpredictability in that top half is Newcastle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got it made. They're one game a week, apart from if the Carabao Cup's on.
Exactly. They're in the best position, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and they've made some pretty astute signings. That what's his name, Guimaraes. Yeah, in the central midfield, and Wilson up front. If he can stay fit, he's a very decent striker. Trippier, you know, we hounded Trippier out. At our club, and look what we've got now.
Yeah. take him back in a heartbeat, I would.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Looks like he's set for England as well.
Yes, yeah, I'd say so. What do you think the who do you think he's going to take with who do you think he's going to take to Qatar, Simon, apart from
who do I think he's going to take,
or
who do I want him to take, or who do I think he's going to take? That's the thing.
Yeah, both.
Well, I want him to take Maddison, Tony, Trippier, obviously.
Yeah.
I want to take Skip. A massive problem England have is in that midfield, and I think it'd be a good. You know, if we're 1-0 up against, you know, Iran or something like that, then it'd be good to come and shore up the midfield and make sure it stays at 1-0, because that's what Southgate seems to like to do for some reason.
Yeah.
I think I don't know how tuned in Gareth is to, you know, what's going on in terms of who's playing well or who's scouting for him. But you got to look at Ivan Toney and Maddison especially and just think, yeah, dead cert.
Yeah.
Because he seems to have his favourites, doesn't he? And
yeah, if Saka gets in, then just no. Like, he was too young last time. He's not done enough, in my opinion, to warrant a place. Yeah. And it's like it's all the expected ones. It's like he reads like one newspaper and picks what they tell him to pick. I mean, like.
No, someone said that because he's watched an awful lot of Spurs games this season, that he's finally thought to himself, "Oh my God, that's the tactic that I want to do. We're going to sit back for 90 minutes and score a breakaway goal."
It may well be right. He might be right.
Yeah, but Mason Mount as well hasn't played particularly well, but you know that he'll go.
Yeah, he played terrible.
Yeah.
Reece James must be gutted, didn't he?
Yeah.
I actually got on well with Gareth when he was at Middlesbrough when I was working for him. He's a genuinely nice guy. Like, and he got hounded out. He got sacked. I was there the night he got sacked, and we just played Derby, and we're like 5th in the league, Middlesbrough. Not in a bad position at all. And in terms of the staff, like, we didn't know anything about it, and like my area was like at the bottom of the stairs leading up to Gibson's office. And he came down like after the game, down the stairs, and he had tears in his eyes, and like, as usual, just did the usual thing of like going up to him, chatting to him in the match and that, and like put his arm around me and everything, and I could see tears in his eyes, but I was just like, I don't want to say why have you got tears in your eyes? Do you know what I mean? It never even occurred to me that he'd been sacked. But even then, he still just like he joked about the game and, you know, should have won and all this kind of stuff. I think we drew against Derby. And just your usual banter. You know, never had a clue. He was genuinely gutted to be sacked. And I know he cares a lot about the team he's involved with. And he's captain at Middlesbrough for quite a while, so that's obviously why. But he cares a lot. It's just, I don't know. I just think I love him to bits, but I just think we should still have Sam Allardyce. Someone with a lot more experience and a lot more. Somebody's experienced the highs and the lows of football. You know, I don't think Gareth's got for that.
Yeah,
I've been watching. Change the subject slightly. I've been watching the players on the pitch at half time.
Okay.
Bentancur is having a very intensive workout, one-on-one with one of the trainers.
Right.
Yeah, I think he might be coming on. Well, I won't say he is, but he might be coming on fairly soon.
Yeah.
They're really putting him through his paces.
What, before the 75th minute? Nah.
Yeah, true.
We could be looking at half-time changes. You never know.
Yeah, well, be nice.
Yeah.
Because what have we got? What it's showing here is that, Sanchez is a 7.1 on the app that I use. Højbjerg 7.4. Sessegnon 6.1. Harry Kane 5.7. So it'd be nice to give Kane a rest, I think.
Yeah.
Bentancur's got the kit on. He's not actually got a training top on. He's wearing the kit.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Right. Yeah, I should have realised that.
Excellent.
Think someone's got a knock?
Don't care. Just get him on.
Yeah, he must be coming on.
Get Richarlison on as well. Give Kane a rest.
Yeah. Or Kulu. I'd like to see Gill and Richarlison play up front. I think that'd be interesting. Or Gill and anyone, to be honest. Just like to see him given more than 5 minutes because he has looked lively when he's come on.
Yeah.
But
he's definitely coming on. I don't know he's coming off, Doug.
Okay.
I'm not sure Brian will be match fit, will he?
Yeah. Good question.
He could do 45 minutes, though.
Yeah, you would have thought so. But
I don't want to see Kulu come on. Like, he's risk of being injured. I really don't want to see him be out. We really need him so bad.
Yeah, I can see him stood on the touchline having a drink.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, finally, I've got sound now to come through as well.
I hope it's a pint of what was it? Shipton's, I think it is, up in Nottingham. That was quite a nice pint that I used to drink when I was at university up there.
Good shout.
We're at half time. It is Nottingham Forest 0, Tottenham 0 in this third round Carabao Cup tie.
Oh, let's do score predictions. What do you reckon?
On the Uruguayan.
Hoiberg's off.
Oh, damn, I forgot to do my score prediction on Spurs Community. Shit. You get double points for cup games. I fancy 1-0 Tottenham.
I'll go 2-1.
Off Sanchez's arse.
And he won't know a thing about it. They'll have to tell him that he scored.
Yeah, because he'll probably get knocked out by a flailing boot or something.
Yeah.
Because he's lying on the floor at the time. So, no disrespect, Big Dave, if you're watching, which obviously you're not. I know he always catches it on playback, though.
Yeah, of course.
And we're off.
No, I always felt like that. Sorry.
Benton called the only change then.
Yeah.
It's come off Højbjerg. Okay.
Yeah.
I think he's very possibly got a knock then. That's not
They've run him into the ground, really, haven't they? I mean,
yeah.
Tottenham started last season's Carabao Cup run with victory at Wolves. Went on to reach the semi-finals, lost to Chelsea.
yeah. Oh,
Newcastle still 0-0 with Palace.
And it's his kick.
God, I haven't even kicked off yet.
yeah.
I'm at 46.
Okay. Jeez.
145, 55. Yeah.
Sanchez under a little bit of pressure.
Nice that they've let Spurs fans behind the goal. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the one and only time that I've been there, we were behind the goal. I think we took up the whole stand. That was back in '96. Stefan Everson scored the winner, 1-0.
I was there in a cup match in the 70s and it was on the sideline. That's what it was.
Okay.
Definitely a side. Couldn't remember the name of the terrace. There's a cup match and like I think it was 1-1. And we lost at White Hart Lane as usual, you know. Another time I was there, it was 3. We got there at half time and it was 3-0. It was 0-0 when we got there and went in and we scored 3 goals. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always a good night out up in Nottingham.
Yeah, went in for my steak do.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I remember you saying. Yeah,
that's right. I told you before, didn't I?
Yeah.
Returns it to him. 3 in red in the middle. Aurier swings it over. It's a good ball. Surridge gets his
No. Oof, good save.
poked away by Skip.
So Foster's played pretty well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Stings the palms of Forster.
Well, yeah, he's good. Stopped a couple of shots. But like you said earlier, I think he's punched out a couple where he could have held on to it.
Right, okay. Yeah, I always thought that was more of a continental goalkeeper's style, isn't it, to punch the ball?
Very much Serie A, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go on, get corner ball.
Oh, Gordon Bennett, we've got 2 people watching. Oh, what's all that about? So if you're watching, then get in the comments. If you want, I can put the link up, and you're more than welcome to join. John was meant to be joining, but unfortunately, he left his laptop at home. So that's a shame. I asked Rez as well, but he's busy tonight. But he said he may be joining us. Oh, jeez, he may be joining us on the Sunday stream at some point.
I'm not available this week. You know that.
Yep.
I'm working.
You're working, okay? Yeah. No, but I'll probably do another solo show. But
It's funny job work Sundays.
yeah, it's. I used to work in hotels. I know all about that.
Yeah.
Saturday, almost every Saturday and Sunday until I got a little bit more senior. And then still you work the whole week and then it's like, oh, is there any chance you could come in on Saturday? We got a big group coming in. It's like, really? So, yeah, I got rid of that job quite well after.
Oh, no. We've stood off him and he's bent it in, done Sun style.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Fuck's sake.
Lodi? Never heard of him.
Yeah.
What minute's that?
I haven't got a clock up. I don't know why.
They've taken it off to put the score up. Hang on.
Okay. It's 50 on my.
A Brazilian.
Stood off him. Just stood off him. Gave him all the time in the world.
Yeah.
Sanchez. Just stood there, didn't move, watched him go around him, curled it in.
Of course, he's had a good first half, so, you know, he thinks his job's done now.
Pathetic.
I can't really. Sanchez. I don't know what his real name is. It's Renard. I don't know.
Gordon Bennett, that was a decent goal, though, wasn't it?
It was all right, yeah.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, me and you could score a decent goal if we've got Sanchez facing us.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far with me, but, you know.
I mean, he had loads of time to think about what he wanted to do there.
He come from just inside his own half. I mean,
I have to say, when I was a kid, I went for the legs, not the ball, so, you know.
so we've gone in recovery mode now, have we? So
that was a poor loss of the ball by Basuma in the centre.
I don't know. I think it's a foul.
Oh, was it? Okay. Well, I don't know. I think that their midfielder was just stronger than him.
Yeah, okay. He bounced off him or something.
Yeah.
Well, I thought Basuma knocked the ball past him and he moved into his path, so should have been foul, but
yeah, okay.
I haven't seen a replay, so I don't know that for sure.
Yeah. No, I'm just watching that now, so but I think, yeah, you might be right. But that's definitely not the greatest start to the second half.
no, but true character though.
Yeah. But no, you usually expect him to score in the first half and then we actually come out of the blocks in the second, whereas we came out pretty well in the first half and seemed to have fallen asleep a little bit. Probably still dreaming about that half-time cup of tea.
Yeah.
Sanchez has gone well up, trying to make amends. He's actually putting a decent cross just then, but nothing came of it. So we're doing our usual possession-based thing at the minute, trying to, but they've just lost it, and they're on the counter. Good saving tackle from Dyer.
Offside by about a yard. Yeah. I don't want them to sack this competition off because it's a chance of winning the trophy, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We can't afford to do that. There's only, 3 or 4 more games, I don't know, to get to a final.
Yeah. And we do seem to usually do pretty well, don't we? We often get into the semi-final.
If he said, we're going all out to win the Champions League, I say, all right, fair enough. But it ain't quite like that.
But, yeah, don't you think that Man City have been going all out to win the Champions League for I don't know how long? It's not really that easy.
Right, he nearly scored again.
Yeah.
Really?
Fuck him.
I think that
was he off?
We should really prioritise. Obviously, Levy wants the money from the Champions League, but I would prioritise either this cup or the FA Cup.
Absolutely.
2008, man.
Long time.
2008.
I don't see any reason why we can't. We've got the squad to do both. We can win in Champions League, win in the League Cup or the FA Cup, then 2 trophies in the season. That's a successful season, in my opinion.
Definitely, yeah. I haven't had a season like that for a while. Since 60-61. Well, yeah, so it's all gone quiet over here.
I don't know if you've been following the news lately, chaps, but yesterday Leslie Phillips died.
Yes, yeah. Saw that.
Big fellow Spurs fan.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's from Tottenham, wasn't he? He was born there.
Yeah, yeah.
You never would have realised with his accent. Ding dong.
Well, like most actors, his accent was a bit more,
Yes.
bit more Cockney based than that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, funny man. What is going on here? You definitely wouldn't want to meet that Fraser Foster on a dark night in an alley, would you?
He's a giant, isn't he?
He's massive. So, is it me, or have I seen very, very little of Perisic? I don't even remember him touching the ball.
Yeah, he took the corner.
He has been. It's because they're using him as a link, so to link up plays. He only ever kind of touches the ball on.
Right.
He's been doing right. He's been making the right passes, my right decisions.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, fucking yeah.
Well, my stream seems a bit steadier this half, so now I just said that, it's probably going to mess up, but it hasn't offered yet. Still on 54.
They're rocking again.
Come on. Yeah. Don't know why I'm saying that, because I know I'm behind you guys, and you would have told me already. So what do you think of the Champions League draw?
Yeah, AC Milan. What a game that's going to be.
Yeah.
We can do it on the day.
Yeah.
Win the whole thing, I think.
Yeah. Can't be afraid of these people. That's what you're in there for.
Didn't Conte used to play for them? Or was he Inter?
I don't think
I
so.
don't know.
Inter, wasn't it?
Okay. I know he managed Inter, but I thought he played for AC.
Oh.
I'm sure I've got a vision of him in an Inter kit.
Man down. Okay. Don't know who it is.
Counter attack. Sanchez hasn't got the back post. And they've scored again.
Oh.
Really?
Lingard. Fucking don't believe this. Free header all on his own.
Game over. Dr. Tottenham is here.
Yeah.
Cross comes in. Sanchez is just either not being told or just hasn't got a clue that he's behind him, and just knocks the ball across goal. And then Lingard's just, thank you very much. I'll tap that in. Sanchez marks his fucking player like he's supposed to, then nothing happens.
I think Conte's going to decide that.
I'm still waiting for it, Brian.
Oh.
Bloody hell, what is Sessegnon doing there?
Not getting back, that's what he's doing.
Good Lord.
Not even challenged for the either header there.
No.
And Jesse Lingard scoring a header?
Yeah.
Don't see that very often, do you?
No.
It's a bit like Jermaine Defoe scoring a header.
That was grim. Yeah, it's a free header though, isn't it? You know, it's all the time in the world. And I've seen it every week now.
Yeah.
Never mind, we've got Leeds on Saturday. Once
Right.
this one's out the way.
Charlotteson's coming on, and Cooley's coming on.
Yeah, he's got to play two, isn't he? He's got to take two subs. Yeah.
Yeah. What's he going to play? 4-2-4?
I don't know.
Perisic off.
Yeah. Good.
Could be Rush Gary in it as well. Triple change.
Skip off.
Richarlison. Skip. Goes off.
Harry's coming off.
Harry's off. Cool.
Okay. Spence is coming on.
Bloody
Now-
hell.
This will either be 4-0 to Forest or 4-2 to us.
I know where my money's going.
Yeah.
So I think obviously what he's gone for here is speed.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I mean, God knows why he hasn't taken Sessegnon off, but speeding down the flanks, outstrip him to the touchline, get it in. Richarlison, you know Richarlison's just going to be there.
Oh, hang on.
And,
No, it says that Gill's coming on, not Spence.
Gill's on, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm confused. It's just told me that Spence was coming on.
Oh, dear.
Interesting. Oh, that's cool.
All right, now what they look like we're doing at the minute is making a mistake of just rushing to get every single ball and running 100 miles an hour at the ball, which is going to leave us exposed at the back.
Yeah. As if we aren't exposed enough at the back with Sanchez and Dyer.
Yeah,
Then
I
again,
mean,
Dyer hasn't been too bad.
having those two in the team is exposed in itself, but
Yeah.
you know, really be leaving gaps that they can't fill.
Mm.
This will also tell us a lot about how much Conte wants to be in this competition.
Yeah.
Or in this job.
Yeah, that's true. So there's no change in score in any of the other matches. Juniors are still 1-1. West Ham still 1-1. Liverpool 0, Derby 0. City and Chelsea 0-0.
You know, Liverpool don't get one in the 94th minute. You know that. So that'd be guaranteed.
Welbeck scored against his old side tonight.
Yeah. That's usually our curse, isn't it?
Yeah.
That
Oh
could still
dear.
happen.
Just on a different note, my sister-in-law's team drew with Vitesse tonight. They're not doing well at the moment. There's a lot of unhappy people in Amsterdam. They want to sack the manager. He's only been there since the start of the season.
Yeah.
And they're
Draw
second.
save him.
They're second. So, yeah. What can you say?
Crazy.
Aurier's off.
Oh, he's off, so that at least rules out him scoring against us.
Yeah.
Go on, Brian.
They brought on a forward. They're taking a piss now. Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Oh, God, Sessegnon's got it. Managed to win as a throw-in.
Good stuff. See you later, Serge. Nice to see you. See you nice. You nutcase. But yeah, Neco Williams coming on. That's not great news. Or just
He's another Liverpool lad, isn't he? I think.
Yeah, he's a Liverpool fella. Yeah.
Yeah.
He looked pretty. He looked pretty tidy at the start of the season. I think he's had an injury or something.
Mm.
But I was surprised they sold him.
Yeah.
I suppose that because he did have a fair bit of playing time, maybe mostly off the
Come on,
bench.
Brett. How is that? You had 2 free kicks to give there. You could give one of them. I'll tell you what, Ref, I'll stand on your foot, shall I? See if you give yourself a free kick or not.
That's 2 definites there, yeah.
Stand on his head instead.
This could be messy.
No, play on, Ref. We've got the advantage. Now you give us a free kick back in defence and Richarlison's got it 10 yards from goal. Play on.
Oh, dear.
So another nightmare referee. Marvellous.
Uh,
Oh well.
Spencer's
If
coming
you
on.
didn't laugh, you cry. Arsenal have gone 2-1 down.
Hey!
yeah. That's
Miss
Spencer's coming
Toma.
on. Spencer's coming on. Arr! Arr!
Who's he going to come on for?
Yeah,
Sessignon,
just
you reckon? Put Doherty left back or?
got to be Sessignon. Has
Yeah.
to be. Especially seeing as Sessignon's just been crossed to and he's let it go through his legs and out for a goal fucking kick.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's holding his hamstring now. Like, oh, I'm injured. Oh. He's taking Doherty off. No!
Is he?
Doherty had one of our few shots on goal. What are you doing?
Oh, Jesus.
It is laughable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Spencer's going down the right.
Even with those three coming on, hasn't really been much to shout about, has there? Brian's run at them a couple of times, and yeah.
See, the thing is, we're trying to play like we did in the Champions League, where we keep possession and build up a pattern.
Yeah.
And then unleash, one of three into the box.
Yeah.
With a through ball, but Forest just aren't letting us do that. They're getting three players around whoever's got the ball.
Yeah.
And normally that would, if we had Son on, and we should do with Kulusevski on now, that would free up a couple of them. They were wide out on the right or the left, acres of space because the Forest are crowding the ball.
Yeah.
But, the people that they're crowding, the players that they're crowding, just haven't got the skill to be Son or Kulusevski.
Yeah.
And they're just not getting that through ball.
Yeah. Well, it's good news today that Son is going to be fit for the World Cup because he was dying to play.
Yeah.
So
I'm pleased for him.
That's it. Yeah. Happy for him. Oh, cracking. The stream's gone down again.
Who?
My stream's gone down again.
Yeah, my one's frozen at the moment. I'm waiting for it to come back.
Right, Spencer's going down the right, more or less hugging the halfway line. Hasn't touched the ball yet.
Okay.
Basuma is just, I think Basuma's knackered. He's clearly tired. He's fouling all over the place. He's now got a yellow card.
Bench we can bring on.
The fifth sub, I think.
Weren't they worried about a couple of our players getting booked tonight? I think if they were booked tonight, they'd miss Saturday's game.
Oh, really?
Kane, I think, was one of them. Maybe Hoy.
In the League Cup? In the League Cup, really? Okay. The only possibility for Basuma is Sarr on the bench.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
Yeah. I haven't really seen him play that much. So I can't really comment, but I suppose, it's the cup. You've got to give your fringe players a chance in the cup. Maybe he wanted to play a strong team because we are playing Premiership opposition. Hopefully we'll get someone like Alvachurch in the third round of the FA Cup.
I'll tell you what, Spencer's just gone on a blinding run from our own penalty area right through to about 30 yards from goal. And they had to chop him down to get him off the ball.
Okay, nice.
So free kick 30 yards out, more or less slap bang in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
Nice run.
Good stuff. Very glad to hear it.
Oh, I'm still without it.
Still haven't seen it. Just seen Basuma get a yellow card. About 3 minutes behind, I think.
I'm 68-17 at the minute.
Oh, I'm 66.
Okay. So, I'm a minute behind, so I'm ahead of you now, Kev. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah. Bloody hell. Well, and it stopped again. Oh, dear. I just set the speed test. That's well up, so it's nothing to do with that. But the wind is howling around here.
Oh, is it? Yeah. It's actually been quite quiet here tonight, which is nice. Oh, yeah, that was a lovely run by Spence. Very nice.
Yeah.
I don't know where Sess is. I keep seeing his face, but I've never actually seen him play football yet because Forrest just ran through on goal and Basuma came and did put pressure on the guy running down the left through on goal, which is what Seth should be doing, basically.
Yeah.
I think we should knock up a wanted poster for Seth because no one seems to have seen him.
Yeah.
Dead or alive. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Sessignon looks like he's injured. He's not running very well, is he?
I noticed that earlier when he was running. He looked like he was muscle bound or something. He looked too tight.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, the stream.
Right.
Spence and Core, yes. Nice. Unlucky.
I'm going to get another beer. Anyone want anything?
I'll have
Spence and Core doing his usual pirouettes and surging forward, which is nice to see.
Yeah. This is desperate.
Oh, I think this is going to end in tears tonight, chaps.
No, keep the faith.
Yeah.
I'll be on tears nowadays.
Have we picked up a bit?
I'm just going silent mode.
Come on, Spence. Now's your chance. Come on. Okay. See, the thing is, you can tell by like the passing and stuff that at least half of this team just don't normally play with each other, so they don't really know what to do.
Yeah.
You'll see Spence put a through ball for someone to run onto, and they're just not there. I think it's Dyer. Like if you're expecting Dyer to be zipping down that, for that through ball, mate, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah. Well, no, he did. He was against Liverpool. He was playing more like a right wing back in the second half, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's one thing he's good at is positioning. So he positioned himself well in Liverpool, like he does in defence. So,
I'm listening to you guys talking. That's as close as I'm getting at the moment.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's gone.
We're probing at the minute, switching it from right to left, left to right, seeing who's going to switch it in. Two against two for us on the attack.
Oh,
Jesse Lingard going nowhere. Thank you very much, Jesse. We'll have that back.
No.
So how long are you over in England for, Kev?
I'm back. I won't be back home here till 5 o'clock on Monday morning.
Okay.
Getting the ferry about 4:30 in Wales.
Right.
On Sunday.
Yeah.
So I got 3 nights in a hotel in Premier Inn.
Okay.
In where?
How long's the drive from your gaff to?
Oh, it's only about 45 minutes.
Okay.
Much better.
But no goal.
No goal.
No goal.
Who had the chance?
Well, it's one of two could have. Rubbish on the replays here. Sorry.
Okay. No worries.
Great little cutback from the goal line, and I think it might have been Perisic sliding in, and then I think Cess was behind him. So obviously it's corner.
Okay. Perisic is off, isn't he?
Oh yeah, it can't be him. Must be Longley.
Longley. Okay. I know. I have trouble with it, identifying them two together.
Yeah, they do look quite similar, don't they? Physically. Yeah.
We did a goalmouth scramble where Richarlison, I think, has been judged to have fouled the goalkeeper.
I would expect that. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that was nice.
I'm back, sort of. No, I'm not. No.
But yeah, it's definitely nice to see Spence involved.
Mm.
At last.
Yeah, Conte will see, because he's actually playing pretty well as well. Maybe Conte will see that he can contribute.
This ref is just ridiculous. Richarlison's gone in for the ball. He's toe poked it past the goalkeeper. And it's irrelevant whether it's crossed the line or not, because he's immediately blown up, because like the goalkeeper's done that like dead spider thing, you know, where the spider just pull their legs in and their arms in and just like, oh my God, I'm so injured. Then he touched him.
That's an Arsenal trick, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
And the ref's gone like, oh my God, are you okay? Do you want me to send the bad man off? I will.
Shall I bring a sponge on for you?
Yeah. See, Richarlison's just got tackled from behind, crunching tackle, and he sent the Forest player off.
Oh, really? Bloody hell.
Yeah, it's the same player that hauled down Spence when he first came on.
All right.
Got a yellow card. He's just done the same to Richarlison. Proper crunching tackle from behind. Second yellow. He's off.
Okay.
Mangala.
Okay, yeah. And so how many minutes left? 15?
Well, yeah. Barring any, say 15, 20, obviously, with the stop it. Yeah, I'm at 70, coming up to 76.
You think we can do it?
Yeah.
Man City 2-0 all of a sudden. Can tell you that much.
What was that? Sorry, Kev?
Man City winning 2-0.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What we're going to see here is a 3-2 win, because the fitness comes into play now, doesn't it?
Oh,
and
Brighton a 3-1 up.
Eh?
Brighton a 3-1 up.
That's even better. It's soft.
And we've got
bloody hell. My
we've
wife
got
just found it on my big telly. I've got it on the big telly now, lads.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, good, Bennett. That was a terrible.
75-59.
Right. That was a nasty tackle.
I don't know where it's been hiding all night, but she's just flicked it on and found it. He's doing the walk of shame, Mangala. It's Arabic commentary.
Makes me laugh when players get sent off. They don't go. They just stand there like in a little huddle around the referee, like trying to protest. Like, do you think the referee's going to go? Actually, yeah, you're right. Do you want to stay on?
Yeah. Book a few more for time wasting.
So what's he doing? He's putting a defender on, is he? The Forest manager putting Cook on.
Didn't see that he made any changes.
Okay. No, I just saw Cook stood on the sidelines with not with a tracksuit on. So
they must be bringing him on then. Yeah, here he goes.
Okay.
Looks like a triple substitution.
Okay.
For Forest.
Oh, Richie, that was a rubbish shot.
How strong is that Gooner lineup tonight then? How is proper second?
Lingard's getting subbed and he's getting a standing ovation like he's Maradona.
Jesse. He's a proper Jesse, isn't he?
Yeah, they're bringing on defenders.
Okay. That was a poor shot, as you said, Kev.
Yeah.
I just seen it.
Yeah, pulled it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to tell you about it, but it wasn't even worth telling you about.
He's going to the World Cup with shooting like that. Blimey.
Yeah.
It's out for me yet.
Did you hear about Royale?
No.
He's been dropped and replaced by a 39-year-old.
Oh, my God.
Ooh, that's got to hurt.
Exactly. But he won't care. He'll be too busy doing his Instagram videos, won't he? You know.
Yeah.
Does my hair look good in this? No. Yeah.
I don't have Instagram. I've got enough trouble in my life without stuff like that. Oh,
I'm on there. I have to say I very rarely use it.
Never been on there.
No, okay.
no, I think this one's going to fizzle out. I think I hope beyond hope.
Ooh, unlucky. Spence with a fine header. Keeper had to tip over the bar. Oh, it'd be beautiful if he scored, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would have been a grand finale.
Yeah.
Good cross from Langley there.
Oh, yeah. Just seen it. Yeah.
I tell you what, if Spence scores, he's done himself a power of good of starting again.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Great cross.
I know League Cup's obviously a different competition and everything, but
Yeah.
has to have improved his chances. Even from what he's done so far tonight, even if he got subbed now, for example, he's still improved percentage-wise his chances of playing again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, that
He's
was
got something to prove now, hasn't
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, with the way that Royale's playing at the moment, I think
Go on, we're in. Yes.
he? Good score. I haven't seen
No,
it yet.
no, offside.
Oh, no. Spoil. Score a goal and it's offside. Okay. Story of my life.
Fuck's sake.
Charleston,
Is he?
decent cross from Dyer,
Yeah, ball watching.
back
Yeah.
post.
Offside. Damn.
Yeah. Richarlison has a problem with this, doesn't he? I mean, I think every game I've seen him in, he's got called offside loads of times.
Yeah.
Related to Jermaine Defoe.
Yeah.
Right, well, my stream's completely giving up the ghost now.
Yeah.
Oh, no, here we go.
Oh, that one's just froze. The telly's just froze this time. Oh, it's back again.
Of course, the encouraging thing about that, even though obviously it was offside. When we do that historically, we always end up winning the game. We give a goal disallow. But having said that, that's when we've got at least Kane on the pitch. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
West
Charles-
Ham just won 2-1 up.
Kane and Sonny is like a bit of a, yeah.
we're battering them now. We're battering them. Crosses flying in. They're just hacking the ball away desperately now.
I've always said I don't mind losing a game as long as we give a good go, but when it's namby-pamby, wishy-washy stuff, it's soul destroying.
Brian Hill's working wonders out on the wing there. Him and Benton all combining.
Yeah.
The Forest are basically giving up the midfield to Benton Core now. He can just do what he wants. Richarlison just been caught offside and the ball wasn't even played to him.
Okay.
We just had some good passing around there. Again, the Brian and Benton Core partnership is working well, and then played it back out to Brian, and referee flags offside for Richarlison in the middle.
Yeah. Dear.
Interesting. Oh, bloody hell, that was a bit of a tackle there on Sessegnon in the penalty area.
Yeah, but I mean, if I was a ref, I wouldn't give it against Cess because he's so slight and petite. You just fart on him and he goes over. I mean, so
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh dear. Clock's running down.
Yeah. I'll make it 7 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm on 83.02. Yeah.
It says on my thing 84. So, yeah. Well.
We're done here.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I don't want to sound defeatist, but
no, I think we've still got this.
I I love your enthusiasm and your
definitely optimism, quality.
optimism. That's the word. Oh, West Ham has scored. They're in a bloody lead.
Yeah. That's a hell of a result so far for Derby, isn't it? Holding Liverpool.
Yeah.
But who have Liverpool got playing? Oh, they've got a proper second string. Jesus, never heard of half of these players.
Yeah, they got priorities, haven't they?
Yeah.
This clock's disappearing fast.
It's good to see that McCanday, our old youth player, is starting for Blackburn against West Ham tonight. Excuse me.
You picked a man of the match with 5 minutes to go. Okay. All right.
Who is it? The ball boy?
Yates.
There's the referee.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Pinged a great ball out to Spence on the right wing. Playing it in. Keeping possession, switching it out to the left. Brian now taking on 2. Does them easy enough. And he's swinging it out to the right again. Dyer's come well up.
Oh dear.
Oh, dear.
Wolves have just gone 1-0 up against Leeds.
I think Leeds are going to be a bit of a problem for us on Saturday because they're going to come at us.
Yeah.
Mode we're in.
Yeah, well, I mean, after that result at the weekend,
Yeah.
they're going to be full of beans, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forest doing game management tactics.
Hmm.
This is. I wouldn't say that we've played badly, but
Never got going.
no, it's just not, not concise enough.
There's been no rhythm tonight.
No.
I don't know if anyone noticed, changing the subject again slightly. There was one point I just reminded me in that game on Sunday in Liverpool.
Yeah.
Our ball boy threw the ball to one of their players quickly. I couldn't believe it. It done my head in. I thought it kept their momentum going, Our ball boy threw it to their player. Rapid.
Yeah.
That really peed me
That's
off.
not very clever, is it? Probably a
No.
Liverpool fan, isn't he?
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Quick turnaround, the turnover. Right? Yeah.
Literally a schoolboy error.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Get hold of it, Cess. What are you doing? Lucky to win that throw-in, Cess. Don't just wait to see the ball out. We would easily just turn it, cross it in, get a goal.
Been asking myself that for a long time, what Cess has been doing.
Oh.
Bloody hell. Didn't realise Lo Celso's injured, so he's probably not going to the World Cup.
Oh, he just put a post up the other day about going to the World Cup for Argentina.
Oh, really? It says on here he's got a hamstring injury.
Oh, dear. Jinxed himself there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still rate Lo Celso, I'd still have him back.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He just,
I mean, we don't need him because Bentancur does what he does and is probably a slightly better player.
Does it better, yeah.
In terms of movement and accuracy, but it's be a good squad player to have instead of Cess. And
yeah, I know.
I think come on. Let's not forget he came on a super sub and played. He played a lot like Brian is now, and contributed to winning games quite a few times.
Yeah, but he did make a lot of mistakes as well. I remember that one time when he knocked the ball out, trying to pass to someone, and he knocked it about 10 yards past him for a throw-in. and it was like, what the hell are you doing? I just don't think his heart was in it. I have a feeling that maybe he doesn't like the weather, or he doesn't like the country, he doesn't like the food.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd ever get used to England. But I may be wrong. Maybe other
Latins,
things.
isn't it?
Yeah, but it said that about Brian Hill, didn't we? So
Yeah,
and he's playing. So
and Ricky Villar and obviously our dealers, they did all right.
Oh dear.
Sandro.
yeah, I think if we hadn't had Cess and Sanchez and the referee, then we'd have had a chance tonight, I think.
Mm.
Might have gone through on penalties.
Yeah. That hasn't been very impressive, has it? But it hasn't been the worst performance this season. Just, yeah.
No.
I think answering my own earlier question about what Conte thinks about his competition, obviously taking Kane off says a lot.
Yeah.
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 Clearly not bothered.
Mm.
Maybe he wants them 3 points on Saturday really bad.
How many yellow cards is he going to give us? I'd like. Oh, okay. It's only 3 in the last 20 minutes, but
That's still a lot.
yeah. But yeah, it's nice to see Bentancur there going, come on, fellas, come on. The rest of them just don't seem to give a.
Yeah, but for some reason, Bentancur's been shooting from about the halfway line. Why do that? You're better than that. 5 minutes of added on time.
Okay.
You reckon? Yeah,
I know.
really, yeah. Just seen it, yeah. Bloody hell.
Completely the wrong tactics here. We're using Spence to link up with Dyer. Spence controls the ball and hopefully lays it off for Dyer for a cross, but Dyer unfortunately can't beat anybody. So one Forest player in front of him, and then the ball's gone back to Forest. So
yeah, end of.
Blackburn got the equaliser against the Spammers.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are they all 7:45 kickoffs?
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Oh no, not Liverpool and City. I think they were 8 o'clock.
Mm.
So, but yeah, West Ham, Blackburn, unless anything changes very quickly, we'll be going to penalties. And us and the Gooners are going out.
You noticed who was missing tonight?
Sorry?
You noticed who was missing? You noticed who was missing completely tonight?
Oh.
Lucas.
Oh yes, yeah. Wasn't even on the bench, was he?
Really?
That's the same with Davo. But you said that Davo had picked up a knock.
No, he might be pretending to be injured, like Romero.
World Cup.
Yeah.
He wants to knock England out of the World Cup, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were him, you would, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh, Devo. Lovely.
You all right over there, babe? Just checking on the missus. Still here.
I should check on my missus, actually.
How was the honeymoon?
It's excellent, mate.
Yeah.
Unexpectedly good, actually.
Brilliant.
You know, it being near, it's in Filey, near Scarborough.
Okay. Yeah.
And you know, I just thought it'd be a bit cliche, old people sat in deck chairs with cloths on their heads. But no, it's great. And the weather, actually, because we went in September, we were a bit worried about the weather. It was blazing hot, like literally from the day we arrived to the day that we came back, which was excellent.
Brilliant.
Dyer's been booked. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. And what's his name? Johnson's writhing around on the floor.
Yeah.
Just get on with it. Crying out loud.
Right. So this referee and Forest time wasting tactics mean we're not going to get anything out tonight. So we're going to take any positives from tonight. I think Spence, obviously.
Yeah. Brian's looked pretty sharp when he came on.
Yeah.
But yeah, no one else really. I didn't even think Bentacle played particularly well when he came on. He's been okay, but and I suppose Foster, when he's been called on to make, I don't think he could have done anything about the 2 goals.
Game just fizzled out into a nothing, innit? You know.
For fuck's sake, what is that bloke doing?
It's gone down with a feigned head injury now.
Yeah, and then Dyer threw the ball at him, and now he's.
This kind of crap gets applauded now. That's what annoys me.
Yeah.
Mm.
I've got no problem with them, taking it into the corner flag, trying to run down the clock, but blatantly throwing yourself on the ground and writhing around and crap like that.
And holding his head. There was no head contact.
Yeah.
Of any description.
Come on, ref, get on with it. For fuck's sake, some of us have got to get up at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning.
No, 5.
Oh yeah, you're 5:30, but yeah, that'll be 6:30 my time, I think.
All right.
So I'll be on my way to work by then.
Yeah.
Yeah, final whistle.
Oh, thankfully.
Well, all I can say is it's been emotional, chaps.
Well, that was a different experience.
Yeah. I think with I think obviously there's a couple of good things. Obviously, Kane's missed out on that last 10 minutes of crap where he could have easily got injured. Good. Sanchez, it's not even a positive.
No.
He was having a good game, made some great tackles, and then just seemed to forget that somebody was behind him for nodding it for their goal.
Mm-hmm.
Sessignon, just I've said it before and I'll say it again. It wouldn't bother me if I never saw him in a Spurs shirt ever again. Even when he's running with the ball, you have to touch him with your little finger and he'll go over because he's so little. And it's utterly pointless in him being in the side. But yeah, great to see Spence on. Nearly scored.
Yeah,
done a lot of defending. Done a lot of running. Superb.
Dyer's running in mud at the moment. He just can't do anything right.
If he seriously thinks he's going to get in the England squad with this form,
I think Sanchez have become the same person now. They make the same mistakes. They do the same not marking. They do they even go for the same balls now. When 2 players for the same team go up for the ball and then the opposition players thank you very much, I'll just take that.
Yeah,
that's what they've been doing. I've seen them do that today, like it's Sunday League or something. Just we need to go shopping. We need to go shopping.
Yeah.
It'd
be nice to see. I don't know.
Stale, predictable.
Yeah, don't know if it'd be a possibility to get that chap from is it Udinese who we've signed but sent him back on loan. Probably not. But Udoji or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
But we need some fresh enthusiasm. We need some fresh legs. These guys, a lot of them have been here for so bloody long. They got their feet under the table and they think, well, I got a nice contract.
Yeah.
I ain't that bothered.
Our opponents know us better than we do. They just know what They see us playing every week and think, thank you very much. We see you twice a week. You know exactly what we're up against, and we can work out ways of beating you. Thank you very much. It's easy.
Well, see, you're absolutely right. But I think that's also a good thing of bringing in returning players. And we've got so many options. You look at tonight, you've got Spence now. We've got Kulusevski, Bentancur, Lucas, Kane, Son. There's so many options to be creative. Let's not forget Skip, of course. Look at all the different possible potential permutations of that in terms of going forward that gives us. But then on the other end of the spectrum, we've got nothing in defence. Well, we've got Tanganga, so we've got players on the bench that have proven to be good, although they have got a few mistakes in them. Yeah. So why aren't we shopping around for a strong back three or back four? I have to replace Dyer with anybody right now and Sanchez. Like maybe not Aurier, but you know, let's.
Well, you get a player like Saliba for Arsenal. You know, he's mopping everything up at the moment, really in the game. He's getting forward, and he's everything that we want.
Yeah,
part of being an Arsenal player.
Has anyone got Vertonghen's phone number?
Yeah, he couldn't do any worse, could he?
Is it Vertonghen or? I think
Alderweireld.
Vertonghen's back in Belgium, and I think Alderweireld as well. So shall I pop down and see him? It's only a couple of hours drive.
If you would, that'd be great. If there's not too much trouble, mate.
Yeah, no
They
worries.
might have lost a bit of pace, but they can read the bloody game. You know,
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
you know.
and I mean, Dyer's not exactly blessed with pace either, is he? But
No.
he just, his reading of the game seems to have gone downhill massively.
Yeah,
Anyway, chaps, I'm gonna shut it down now.
yeah, because I've got to start.
Thank you very much for coming on.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me.
Do you have any YouTube channel or anything that you want to plug, Simon?
No, not yet. I've got one, but it's early stages of development, so no point shouting about it just yet.
Okay, brilliant. Well, yes, thank you very much for coming on. And Kev, as always a pleasure, never a chore.
Thank you very much.
Have a good trip to Blighty, and I'll catch you on the flip side, fellas. Come on, you Spurs.
Thanks,
All the
mate.
best then. Cheers, lads. Good night.
Cheers.
Bedtime.